Okay, it's David Penfold from Secure Clients Online. What we're talking about in this video is a lead funnel. Now, there's a lot of discussion been online around lead funnels, and there's a huge shift from a traditional two-dimensional website to an integrated lead funnel. And what that means simply is that there's usually what they call a lead magnet, some way to get a visitor. You bring a visitor to a landing page, a registration page. They're incentivized to opt in with email usually, although more people are starting to use Facebook Connect as well. So there's different ways depending on the channel. And then taking that new prospect, the new lead, through a structured process to ultimately convert them into a new client. And there are many ways to go about that process. Many people will use a webinar, an event, some sort of sales process conversion, maybe video in there, so it just depends on what that is. But it's a structured funnel where you can actually deliberately send traffic to the front end, to the registration page, have and track the conversion going into a conversion process to ultimately lead to a sale. Again, it's a very effective process. So a question is, do you have a predictable and effective lead funnel that's generating new leads constantly for your business? If not, I would suggest that what you would find is your cash flows, your sales are quite unpredictable, and maybe you're often chasing new opportunities or new clients. Maybe you have some traditional networks that you rely on. But what I would suggest is start to think about developing a fully functional and predictable lead funnel. What people don't really often realize is that with a traditional or a standard website, I'm not saying websites are bad, it's just, you may, if you're lucky, get a 1% conversion. So 100 people come there and 99 will disappear, and you may get a 1% conversion. Again, depends on your business and the product that you're offering. However, those other 99 have gone and you don't have the ability to communicate with them on an ongoing basis or take them through a structured process. Often the current marketing and lead generation is very, very inconsistent, is what I found for many businesses. And often business owners find it too hard. And so they go, well, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing, even though it's not necessarily 100% effective, and setting these things up are too difficult. So what I'm recommending is that you deliberately design and then enable a structured lead generation process. Create your own lead funnel in your business. Now, obviously, we use webinars very strongly and run our webinar selling process as a structured lead generation funnel. So if you have an interest in that, go up to the top of the website and just fill in the contact form, and happy to speak with you around our process. However, I would strongly recommend you look at this within your own business, no matter what form that takes. You'll find it will give you a constant flow of predictable leads and conversion to sale, and it will give you ultimately a peace of mind. So if you can turn around and literally turn a tap on and say, here come the leads, and then I know an average conversion rate into sales and cash flow, it makes an enormous impact on your business. It took me a long time to get my head around and put this in place, and we see that so commonplace with businesses that they just don't have this effectively in their business. So action now, what I'd like you to do is get out a piece of paper and just draw out a lead funnel. What you can do very simply is go, okay, what are my top 3 sources of traffic, new visitors in leads to my business in the last 6 months? What's consistently delivered for me every month for the last 6 months? So it just gives you a bit of an insight. And then how are they coming to you? Like, what is the source? How are you engaging? What's the sort of lead or engagement mechanism? And how's that converting? So if you just draw that out for your top 3 sources of leads or traffic, you'll often find from my experience that many of those are quite haphazard. So if that's the case, what I suggest you do is pick one that has the most potential and spend the next week or two focused on systemizing and optimizing that for continuous leads. Get that going for the next even month or 2 months and get that predictably going. If you don't have anything in place, and again, as I said earlier, maybe a webinar selling system is a good option. So please, up to the top of our website and fill in the contact form. More than happy to talk to you about that. But it is critical to get a lead funnel in place. So today, results is about getting a consistent set of leads or new leads coming into your business with a structured lead funnel. This is David Penfold. Look forward to catching up with you on our next video.